What is going on, guys? It is your boy Chili, and today I want to bring you a video on the best way to increase your light up to the highest possibility before doing the raid. Now I want to specify before the raid because obviously after you do the King's Fall raid you're going to get some really good gear that's going to increase your light even more. But this is kind of the best way to prepare for it. Now I just came back to the tower, I'm turning in these, and you get these just randomly for killing enemies. This helps rank up your gunsmith rank. I actually just got rank 2, so I got the new Suros weapon, which is pretty awesome, and then you accept the quest. Basically you want to run the quest to get as high as possible because that's how you're going to get the sleeper simulant. And yeah, I'm going to leave him here shortly and go over to the Cryptarch and basically show you the best way to level up your light. And the way that the Taken King is played out right now is that no longer are legendary and exotic weapons technically the best in the game. Now I say technically because they no longer have the exclusive highest attack overall. People have been running strikes and getting uncommon gear, blue gear, that is higher attack and defense, or higher attack and defense for the armor, than legendaries. And the only thing that doesn't favor those is the fact that they don't have a bigger perk tree. What you're going to see here in a minute is basically I'm going to disarm, or I'm going to break down some stuff, and I'm going to show you the best way to get your light level up. And it's a little bit different than what we're used to, so stick with me. And as I'm running over here now, and basically what a lot of people did in the past is if they ran strikes, they would just turn in a shit ton of Ingrams all at once, and you cannot do that anymore. You have to play it safe. Now if you look here, I have a bunch of Ingrams saved up from doing strikes, and a couple exotics dropped in there because I've been using the 3 of coins. And on these ones, basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open 1 Ingram at a time. And I'm going to do that here in a second. I'm going to open it, and then I'm going to go look, and if it's the highest defense that's going to increase your light the most, that's what you want to do. So if you put on the best gear possible, that's your highest light. You do not want to take it off unless all the gear or weapons is better. And the reason is the system right now is basically saying if you're at 278 light, or whatever I'm at, if it's at 278 light, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put on everything that makes you 278. And if anything comes up, say your boots, the boots that I have that I'm about to open now are higher, then you're going to want to put those on, and it'll maybe raise you up to 279, whatever it is, and then you break down the old piece of gear if you want, and keep going from there. So as I kind of pause it right here so I can explain this, but that's what you want to do. Now I don't necessarily break down the old gear right away. Part of me wants to infuse it, and that in itself is kind of an art form. If you have a big skill gap, like if you have say whatever, you get the sword, right? The sword starts out at 220, and you have an old machine gun that's like 275. Keep that old machine gun, infuse it to the sword, and now your sword will jump up incredibly fast. So instead of it just being basic 225, the first sword I upgraded, I did that the complete wrong way. I went like 225, 235, 250. It's terrible. It takes up way more marks than you need to. Save a weapon and infuse it like that. And basically what you're going to see here is every time I do this, I check, right? So this is 264. So I throw that on, my light level increases, and if I don't need the boots, I'm going to delete them, I think. And basically what you want to do is the blues will get you there. Save the legendaries and exotics that you want because they have the bigger perk tree, and that perk tree is huge. That perk tree allows you to do more things, increase things faster, have a whatever. These are going to have a way better overall stat roll, and as you saw there, I'm now 262. So you just go in order. Now it doesn't always work that way. Like right here, that's a huge increase. That's from 200 to 254. My light just went up 4 levels. And I will say, in one full day of playing this, just on this character, I went from 220 to, I think at the end of this video, or maybe right now, he's at like 280. I know now he's like a mid 280s because I've been playing today, but that's basically how it works. And as you see here, I'm breaking down some gear. It's like I don't really need it. 273 is pretty high. You can get higher though. The highest I've seen on a blue piece of armor is 299. That's higher than exotics right now. Like, just let that sink in. And that's freaking incredible. And the basic way you do this, you just gotta grind strikes. They don't have to be heroics. They can be just the regular Vanguard ones, the level 36. I even think people have been running the level 20s and still getting successful stuff, especially with the 3 of coins. The basic idea is they want you to get as much loot as possible, and that'll really help. As of right now, they've kind of phased out playing Crucible on the bounties. I know that if you do the Crucible quest line, it just takes a really long time, but you can get some really good loot drops in that. But obviously, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to keep doing this in this video. As you see, I want to get the best light possible. And if you notice right here on my special weapon slot, I have that stupid sniper rifle. So my level's not even the highest. I screwed this up, and it's still going up. Put on your best gear. Put on your best weapons. Transfer your ghost over if you have to. I recommend buying the 281 from the Vanguard. It helps spawn additional worm spore in the Dreadnought, which is going to come in handy later. Always upgrade your best gear. Keep it. As you see here, I'm about to infuse. I'm looking at which ones I want to infuse, because hey, these ones are 220. They're also legendary. So come over to the infuse that one. It's going to jump up. I believe that it infuses up to like 80%. But anyways, that's going to be the end of the video. Let me know if I didn't clear anything up. I'll definitely let you guys know down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. If this was helpful, please leave me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you guys like the content that I'm putting out on the channel, please subscribe. I would also really appreciate that. I hope the Taken King is treating you well. I hope you guys are all getting right to the point where you guys can run the raid. And if you guys are close to beating it, good luck. I'm about to run it soon, probably in the next couple days. But as always, I'm Chili. You guys stay focused, stay humble, stay driven. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.